If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Again, we're going to post another formation that's not super meta. Time to enjoy a little bit of fun in this game if we possibly can. So it's going to be going back to basics. We're going to be going over 4-2-3-1. The second variation, the one with the right mid, left mid, that is a little bit more defensively stable, but I'm going to make it very attacking. I'll show you guys right now. It is more authentic play, so those of you that are like me that like to play with cams or like to play with 3 center mids basically, so 2 CDMs and a cam, this is perfect for you guys. If you guys like to do tiki-taka play, quick 1-2s, possession type of play, use the wingers and single striker to send those through balls. That's how I like to play, more authentic play. If you guys like this, then, or if you guys are like me, then hopefully you guys like this. But yeah, this is a team, low Arsenal past and present, except for those 2 low bronze players. Anywho, let's get into it so I can show you guys what I mean. So I'm going to show you guys 2 variations of how I play. I start off with the attacking formation. This is when I get into the game. I'm trying to score a few goals. Once I'm like 2-0 up, or once I have like a 2-goal gap, then I'll switch to a more defensively stable formation, which is a 4-2-3-1, or the same one but with a lower depth, if that makes sense. So the reason why I'm doing this is because usually when you're winning by like 2 or 3-0, that's when they start pressing you. That's when they counter press you. They switch formations, press after possession loss, or they constant press you. So I had to switch it up, switch up the defensive line. That way I can go ahead and counter their counter, if that makes sense. But stay with the exact same formation so my players don't move out of position too much. Plus, that's the way I like to play. Sometimes I like to stay with one formation the whole game. I don't really switch it up too much. So that therefore I'm gonna stick with this formation. So hopefully you guys like these type of videos. If you guys do, hit that like and hit that subscribe button so I can continue making these type of videos where I give you 2 variations of the same formation. If not, then I'll go back to what we were doing before. But let's get into it. The 4-2-3-1. So this formation right here. The reason why I chose this formation is because it has the right mid and the left mid that make them cut inside a little bit more with certain instructions, and it leaves the cam a little bit more vulnerable by himself. But if you know how to use cams, this is even better because you get more freedom to run with him. He'll be able to open up more by himself, and you'll be able to send that striker at all times. So make sure you have a fast pacey striker and a very, very good cam. But I'll go over that with you guys in a little bit. Let's get into the tactics. Balance 39 width on new gen, 37 old gen. Depth on new gen 70. I'm playing a very, very high line. The reason why is because I'm playing balance on both of my offensive style. I took off the direct passing, so I want a very, very high line so my players can actually get involved more on the counter press. So if my opponent steals the ball from me, then I'll be able to steal the ball back faster, but without the auto press. So the auto press is 71 depth, and I don't want that auto offside trap, and I don't want that auto press. I want to play around the 70 depth, which still gives a little bit of the auto offside trap, but it's not as aggressive, and it allows me to be a little bit more in my opponent's face so I can steal the ball. And it allows my center mids to still stay in shape so I can steal the ball. So that's a perfect depth for me. Now, if you don't like that high line and you want to switch it up, you can switch it up to around 65 depth or 65 to 60 on new gen. If you do that, 65 to 60, then you can go ahead and switch to balance direct passing. If not, try balance. If you, in general, don't like balance and you want to do balance direct passing, then by all means. But if you're playing a very high line, just know it's gonna make your players run out of position a lot and get you caught on the counters. But that's completely up to you. I like balance right now. But remember, 65 to 60, you can switch to that on new gen. Old gen 60 to 55, that's a good spot. That's a sweet spot unless you're going to play a very high line like me. So play a 70 depth on old gen as well, if not 72 depth on old gen. But for me, that's how I'm leaving it. Balance with 55. With 55, so my wingers can start off wide and then cut inside. That's the whole reason behind that. Players in the box, I have 5. Sometimes I get a little bit more like I want to be a little bit more aggressive, so I'll switch it to 7. So it's completely up to you. Right now I'm leaving it at 5. You can switch it up to you. It's up to you. Players and who goes where. But before I do that, hit that like and hit that subscribe button, or I think I already said that. Well, go ahead and do that anyway so I can make more videos for you guys, because now I'm trying to post as much as I possibly can, making as many tactics as I possibly can for you guys. Try to have some fun at the end of the game cycle. Meta center backs, you know how that goes. I tell you guys every video. Right back, left back, make sure that they're very, very good at attacking, defending. A little bit of everything, over the top through balls, whatever you need, especially the over top through balls, because I do a lot of over the top through balls with these two. So I'll start off with the right mid or the left mid, send it back to the left back. I'll do like a L1 pass, and then I'll do over the top through ball and send him free, make his opponent's fullbacks run out of position, and that's like my best way to get out of a press. So if you can have like an over the top through ball fullback, that would be very, very nice. If not, just get the best fullbacks that you can get. Center mids, I play one CDM on the right side and one box to box center mid on the left side. So Declan Rice, he's very good with that intercept plus. He's probably one of my best. Well, actually, yeah, one of my best, but one of my favorite CDMs in the game, just because he has that intercept plus. With that cup passing lane instruction, he just does work for you by himself. And then a box-to-box center mid, I have Kai Havertz. He can do a little bit of everything. Defend, finesse shots, ping passes, all that good stuff. Kai Havertz is just one of the most perfect elite level center mids for me in the game. Left mid, right mid, I got fast, pacey wingers that can do a little bit of everything. Travellas, finesse shots, cut inside, whatever. Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, I think they're both 5-star if I'm not mistaken. So you can do a little bit of everything. So that's what I like to play on the wings. My cam is my favorite player, Odegaard. He can do a little bit of everything. Finesse shots, incisive passes. He can steal the ball if he has to, because he has that higher defensive stats, and I am playing a counter press. So he's just one of my favorite players in real life and in the game. He's just so silky on the ball. I love Odegaard in this game, and he can just send through balls to anybody at any given moment, which I really, really enjoy. And he's very good at dribbling, so I can get out of a press, or I can wiggle and get out of a space, or create some space out of nowhere. And Nketiah, I just evoed him up. Usually I play Giroud, and I set Giroud on over the top through balls all the time. And he just usually catches them because he's just Giroud in this game, and Giroud's just Giroud. Giroud's good. But play whoever you want up here, fast, pacey striker, or you can play a target man type of striker, somebody that you can send crosses to, whatever you want to do. One thing that you could do is you can put like a aerial plus player as striker, send them crosses, and then you can knock it back down to your cam, and then your cam is free to score. So you can play like a second type of striker here, like a Neymar, Messi, something like that, and you can play like a Haaland here, send them the ball down. Stuff like that. Anywho, let's get into the instructions. Goalie, I left balance everything. Center backs, stay back, that's it. Right back, stay back, overlap. Left back, stay back, overlap. If you feel like you need to make it more attacking, then you could put balanced attack, overlap on both. It's completely up to you. I'm playing stay back while attacking on both of them just because they're already playing a high line. Your right CDM is cup passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center, just because he's your more defensive-minded one. Your left center mid is cup passing lanes, balance attack, cover center. So it makes him more aggressive, makes him go forward. You can spam those finesse shots from anywhere, and he can help you out with counter pressing your opponent, because you are going to be playing him a little bit higher. So this is your number 6, this is your number 8, and then you have your number 10, which is your cam. So you stay forward, get into box or cross, free roam, stay forward so you can defend in a 4-4-1-1. Get into box or crosses whenever your striker moves out of position or he goes off sides. Your cam usually fills in for that striker, and he acts like a shadow striker. And free roam, it just allows him to go anywhere in the center mid type of area. So if I need to switch the play, I can send it to him. He just finds free space anywhere. I just love free roam on this cam as of right now, especially when you have high positioning like Odegaard does. Right mid is going to be come back on defense for that 4-4-1. Get into box or cross just to make it more aggressive, and get in behind just so you can bomb. You can do those quick tiki-taka plays on the right wing and left wing. You can do over the top through balls, and they're just going to be running in behind at all times. Left mid, same thing. Come back on defense, get into box or cross, get in behind. And then your striker is going to be stay central, get in behind, stay forward. That is it. So you can spam those through balls to him if that's the type of player that you want to be. If not, use him as decoy runs, as dummy runs, and just let him run forward, and then you can run behind him, and then you'll have green space. So after you're winning like 2-0 or 3-1, whatever, as long as you're winning by like 2 goals, you'll switch to this formation. 4-2-3-1, second variation, same exact thing. Just drop the depth to 47 on new gen, old gen 44, 47 for new gen. You could even do 45 on old gen, up to you. balance, everything's the same. Players in the box, you can leave it at 5, or you can even drop it to 4, completely up to you. And everything else is the exact same. The only thing you change is the defensive line depth, so it's easier for you to get out of a press whenever they are pressing you, because once you start scoring like 2 or 3 goals on them, they're going to start pressing you, and it's annoying. And to get out of a press, you're going to have to play a lower line so your players don't run away from you so much, so you can do quick tiki-taka play and then over the top through balls. But yeah, hopefully you guys like these type of videos. I'm going to try to make these more often, more authentic type of play, and then more authentic formation, and I'll give you 2 variations so you can start with one formation and then drop to another formation or whatever you would like. But yeah, hopefully you guys like that. Enjoy this. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll continue making more videos for you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.